Welcome to a new episode of Filmers. In this episode we are talking about the Academies, which are this weekend. I'm here with
Pim
and Sander.
And I'm Henk.
The Oscars, mate.
The Oscars. There are a couple of good nominees this year.
Yeah, okay.
We haven't seen all of them.
No.
I regrettably have to inform, but we have seen
like three.
Yeah, we have some of it. I mean,
some of them. And
I'm sure we'll have something to say about it. So,
And we're talking about the Oscars in general, the old movies that have won Oscars. Titanic, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And Gladiator.
My heart will go on.
Scroll to the list. Well, first off, let's talk about the Best Picture Awards. This year.
Yeah.
Yep. We got Arrival, Fences, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, La La Land, Lion, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight.
Yes.
For me, the big surprise is Arrival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I mean, I thought it was a very good movie, but it's really surprising to me that it's on the list here.
Yeah, it wasn't like a huge ass Hollywood production.
No.
But you can say the same thing about Moonlight, I guess.
I would say Arrival would be in my best screenplay list, even more than best movie list. I don't know if there's a best,
there's best screenplay, of course. I don't know where. Somewhere on the list.
Good
Original
podcasting.
screenplay.
Nope.
Hey, wait.
Nope. It's not on
Okay.
there.
Well,
I
best original screenplay should be.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not on there.
No, but it's not nominated. No, yeah.
I thought it would be nominated for
Adapted screenplay. Because this is the original.
it's adapted.
It's adapted. Man, I didn't even know it was adapted. But
Well, that I could have foreseen that would be nominated for screenplay, but for best picture, yeah.
I mean, I think it deserves it, but for me, it's just not a very conventional Hollywood movie, you know. And a lot of the times those kind of get neglected at the Oscars, in my opinion.
And could you describe, because there's always a typical kind of, that's an Oscar movie.
Yeah, you can sometimes even from the trailer you can already see like this is an Oscar grab.
I thought Fences was one of those movies that was really like an Oscar. Hidden Figures too. Yeah. That's the sequel to Hidden Figures.
And maybe it sounds racist, but there's a certain element of the social troubles and the history of America that gets more of a
especially for us
spotlight.
Outsiders, Europeans.
Yeah, I think in Europe it's less of an issue, or at least less people are less vocal about it. Let me put it that way. So I think even 12 Years a Slave a couple of years back, I think it was also a nominee for the...
No, it won the Oscar.
It won it actually? Yeah, well, there you go.
And the whole thing last year about Will Smith banning or not joining the Academy Awards or not attending, and Jaden Pinkett Smith about that there were no black people
nominated for
blah,
leading,
ignoring the whole fact that a lot of black people already won.
Yeah,
but okay, whatever. So there's also an element of that in there because it's, of course, a political game. And
well, I really think because last year, what you're saying, there was a huge backlash about the fact that there was no black directors nominated or something
black
like
actors.
that, or black actors. I don't know. But somebody kicked up quite a fuss about it, and there was a lot of shouting. So I guess, no way that they didn't take that in consideration with these lists.
Was it a year ago? Was it 2 years ago?
Oh, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. I thought it was last year.
I think last year. Yeah.
I did just because it's always this period, and we just hadn't started Filmers yet.
No,
so it wasn't in our
that's true.
Mind yet.
Yeah, we talked about in our Revenant review about the Oscars and stuff that was nominated.
Yeah, right.
Best cinema, and it won best cinematography, I think, deservedly. So
for best picture, let's just at least talk about the best picture.
So
we haven't
what you want? Which movie do you want to win, or and which one do you think is going to win?
Top three would be I've heard a lot of good things about Manchester by the Sea, and I wanted to see it, but
for me it's the same.
Well, it's the same. Hacksaw Ridge, I don't know.
La La Land, I thought was really surprisingly different, and I would love to see it win. To say a surprisingly different movie won, just like Birdman. Like we made another type of movie. We did something original and not just did an Oscar kind of movie. So it would be nice if the Oscars would go, of course, not only to experimental movies, but to movies that try to call back to old movies or try something new with old.
I would be very. I think it would deserve it very much if La La Land won.
And I also
Best Picture.
think it's possible because you have the black and white movie they made like 3-4 years ago, silent movie.
The
Artist, yeah, that also won, and it was also like
but
Damien
nostalgia.
Chazelle, like what was it? Whiplash. Did it win Best Picture? It did win something, I think, but might also have been Best Director. I'm not
At least
sure.
J.K. Simmons won the Best Supporting Role or something. At least it was in the spotlights of the Oscar people.
And I guess Hidden Figures for capturing such a subject that isn't on the top of everybody's mind. Like if you're making an assassination about JFK, everybody knows what you're talking about, and with Hidden Figures, they really try to uncover
it's
the Hidden Figures.
It's one of those cool little pieces of history that almost no one has heard about.
I like that.
Okay.
And not Hacksaw Ridge because of Andrew Garfield. just because of Andrew Garfield.
I think
Silence is not on there, right?
No.
But he's nominated. Andrew Garfield's nominated for leading role.
Yeah, but in the for Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah. So should we move on to like male lead or something?
Yeah, I want to see. I think Moonlight's going to win. But I hope that Arrival or La La Land. And I think Moonlight, everything I heard about and seen about Moonlight, it looks great.
It's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. And I think it's going to win because of that. But I think it would be cool if Arrival won.
I think
the subject matter is way different, and it is also a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, that's always a plus for me. Yeah. I think from all those movies, Moonlight is the one that I've heard the most buzz about.
Yeah.
So if we're going by that criteria, I also think that one's gonna win. But who knows?
Moving on. Actor, leading role.
Yeah. Casey Affleck is nominated for Manchester by the Sea, Andrew Garfield for Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Gosling for La La Land, Viggo Mortensen for Captain Fantastic, and Denzel Washington for Fences.
Yeah. Man, I haven't seen the movie yet, but from the short nuggets I've seen of Viggo Mortensen in Captain Fantastic, I think he's got a pretty good chance.
I haven't seen anything.
No.
I saw a trailer and some.
I saw clips. Yeah. But from what I saw was really, really good. So
yeah, I think Casey Affleck also has a big chance to.
I think
get this one.
I think he's been kind of underrated because he's been acting for a pretty long time. I think he's been in the business as long as his brother, and he's kind of always been like in the background,
in the shadows.
Yeah,
I think Ryan Gosling. On this list,
he's no, he's not. No.
I didn't think he was better than. I thought he was one of the least interesting characters in La La Land.
I found him one of the most interesting in La La Land.
Yeah, but you don't really like Emma Watson.
Man. I just
Emma Stone. Sorry,
I don't really care about Emma Stone, but I think those two made the movie for me.
I think out of those two characters, I think definitely Emma Stone was the better performance.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think Ryan Gosling is not that expressive or something. It just, I don't know.
He just mumbles a lot.
Yeah, he's kind of
his
a bit
thing.
dull, you know.
He should have won an Oscar with Drive because that's perfect.
Yeah. That's more his alley. Let's just go to the broad strokes, not actor supporting. All right. At least go to the actress in the leading role, Isabelle Huppert in Elle, Rough, Nega, and Loving. Natalie Portman in Jackie, Emma Stone in La La Land, and Meryl Streep in Florence Foster Jenkins.
Man, that's a hard one.
I think Natalie Portman's gonna win this one.
Really?
Yeah. I think because all the stuff I heard about Jackie was amazing and all that stuff. So
yeah, I think,
and it's also kind of the same with Hidden Figures. Going by that logic, Jackie Kennedy, after the assassination of JFK, spoiler, is like.
Oh, what's it about? Oh,
yeah.
Why it wasn't on top of my head?
Man, I don't know. I've seen way too little to be able to actually say something
Yeah, but
substantial about
it is
this.
an American movie, right?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Like, you gotta keep in mind these are it's the Academy is an American institution. They're obviously way into the America mentality. So I think
I don't know, but they're also the Hollywood liberals, so most of them also hate America.
Even liberals are.
But JFK was a pretty hyped up president. Yeah. So they would love him in California. So
California.
And maybe also Isabelle Huppert and Elle because of the material.
Right.
I don't know.
I wanted to highlight that no Pixar movie is nominated for this year.
Yeah, but let's be honest, they haven't put out anything decent. What did they release? They released Finding Dory.
Finding Dory and The Good Dinosaur, right?
No, but The Good Dinosaur was a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
They released
Finding Dory. I mean, I liked it, but it does not deserve to be on this list.
No.
Exactly. I guess Cupid and Two Strings will win, just because it's stop motion and everybody's so hyped about it. Or?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I hope it wins because of it wasn't that successhope. So that gives people more reason to see it.
I think actually Moana has a chance as well.
I hope. I hope.
And the Red Turtle as well.
Yeah,
I hope Zootopia wins because I fucking love that movie.
Really?
I don't know why, but Zootopia to me is like the best.
No, for me,
talking with animals, talking animals animation film, and they set up everything so awesomely. So
I don't really. I mean, I enjoyed the movie. It's not like I hated the movie or something, but I really don't get what all the hype is about, to be honest. For me, it was just a decent animated feature.
But you think Moana is gonna?
I think for me, Moana was way more interesting than.
No, I'm with Pim. I thought Zootopia was more interesting than Moana.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just a little more. It felt more like. Yeah, I like how it portrayed a cop movie and a buddy movie. Yeah. I like those type of movies, and I don't.
Yeah.
I don't give much for.
Maybe I'm also not a big fan of the buddy movie genre.
You haven't seen the right ones, man.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I
don't have
that nostalgia.
Here's the weapon.
Yeah.
Right, maybe we should move on to like best director and then.
Cinematography maybe.
Cinematography.
La La Land. I think.
Cinematography is nominated. Rivals nominated for cinematography: La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, and Silence.
I think Silence. We haven't seen that one, but I think that's that one's gonna look great from what I've seen in the trailers.
Yeah.
I think that Arrival though is for me from what I've seen is the tightest one.
I mean, I think La La Land. I hope La La Land.
Yeah, La La Land was cool because it was something different, but I just from a cinematography standpoint, I don't know. Arrival was just kind of more of my jam, like the really slow and smooth bands and stuff like
Western style.
Yeah, I don't know. I really
thought the camera work and lighting was more impressive on La La Land than on Arrival. On Arrival, it was all a bit.
Yeah, well,
it depends on what they look at.
It was more impressive, maybe, but it was more flashy. But that doesn't mean it's better for me, at least.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think from I don't know how they look at it, but I think also they take in the technical behind the scenes stuff into account, because also probably one of the reasons Revenant 1 is because of the natural lighting and how they handled the whole camera situation there. And I think La La Land will win because of that
one
reason.
Steadicam dude.
The one guy like flips everything.
Yeah,
all in one shot.
that was great, man. Fuck, yeah.
But it's of course lighting and camera shots, work, stuff like that.
Composition, stuff like that.
Yeah. In before Moonlight steals it, but
could be.
but the stuff that I saw from Moonlight, there's one where the sort of the father figure is teaching the kid how to swim.
Mm-hmm. Oh right,
and it looks really good because the camera's like bobbing on the water and going on underwater and then up, so it's like you're swimming next to the guy. So.
I don't know. For me, this is a really hard one to judge because you really have no idea. If you haven't seen the movie, you really have no idea.
You also have less of an objective view, I think, for cinematography. It has to kind of feel.
Yeah, I think that's kind of also a thing with cinematography. Is it really? It
has to click.
Yeah, like Is there a really personal experience or something? Because it really they create a sort of an atmosphere with the cinematography, and that either you really like it or you don't. But that's so subjective, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True. I guess at least go to the directing Oscar. Nominated are Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight. Tough.
Man, okay. Arrival, Manchester by the Sea,
Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land,
Moonlight.
I think my prediction would be Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah.
But for me, there's not like a clear winner personally. I think La La Land would be deserving of it. I think Arrival would also be deserving of it. And Manchester by the Sea and Moonlight I haven't seen. I don't know. This is really hard for me.
No, I thought Hacksaw Ridge is like Mel Gibson isn't gonna get the directing Oscar.
They don't.
I don't know.
I think it's still
like it's. Yeah, I know. I think I can see it happen because it's his big comeback. You know.
He's finally doing something normal.
I don't know.
Maybe
I think exactly because I don't know, exactly because no one expects him to win. I expect him to win. You know.
Yeah. In before Moonlight steals it.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. There's like 2 or 3 movies that pop up in so many categories. I mean, we know already there's gonna be one movie that's gonna be like win like 4 or 5 Oscars. Right. You know?
What was the La La Land also got a lot of awards with? What kind of awards did they get?
The Emmys or the Grammys? Or
the Emmys,
the
right?
Grammys or music.
Music. No, the BAFTA, blah blah blah.
BAFTAs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we made a post about it that they won like, I don't know, 8 or something record.
I don't know. I think actually Emma Stone won one of those Best Actress.
Those are usually
like one of the other big ones, you know.
Yeah, okay. They're usually the predictions for the
Oscars.
For the Oscars. Oh my god! I just see Suicide Squad on this list.
What? No.
Is it best editing or something?
Makeup and hairstyling.
That isn't even no.
And Star Trek Beyond.
And
man, what the hell, man?
Then they're gonna release this new trailer like Star Trek or like Suicide Squad Academy Award nominee.
Oh man!
And somewhere with an asterisk.
I think Suicide Squad will win because of the makeup and Killer Croc.
Yeah, right. It was for regarding the makeup and hairstyling.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Yeah, okay. I'll give that one to Suicide.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, that's hard to judge.
What really strikes me about this list is that, La La Land is on there a lot, which is fine, but it's on there excessively. But Arrival, I would never have thought to be so much.
No, me neither.
I would have even judged it to get like sound editing, stuff like that. I wouldn't. I would think they would brush over such a movie and think, no, there are other movies because Sully is on there and Deepwater Horizon, but Arrival is on.
It's several categories and big categories as well.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I count like 5, 6, 7, 8 8 nominees.
Damn.
Man, that's great.
But original score.
So Star Wars on there. Rogue One.
Visual effects.
Sound mixing.
Yeah, but I think
and visual effects.
Yeah.
The score, is it? Oh no, sorry, I was confused because I remember reading that John Williams just won a Grammy, but not for The Force Awakens still.
Oh, really?
So that was pretty cool.
Not for the Force Awakens or for the Force?
For The Force Awakens.
Oh,
yeah. Because the score for Rogue One was kind of trash.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't do that, of course. He's now working on Star Wars. He's only doing the episodes and not the.
He just started scoring episode 8.
Last Jedi.
So that's about wraps it up. Anything to add? Looking for? Are you gonna stay up night?
No,
I don't care about that stuff, man. It's so cringy.
And long. It's just boring, man.
It's
you just want to skip ahead and okay, these ones.
Yeah, like you just want to know who wins what.
Yeah, just give me the same list afterwards. With the guy with the highlights. Why? Because there's always some shitty political statement or something that regular people don't care about. No, but they're just then the actors and the directors are just there to get brownie points with the public. And that it's turned into a whole masturbatory thing.
Yeah, but it's always been that.
Yeah, exactly.
That you have to listen to speeches and stuff for so goddamn long. I mean, nobody wants to hear
nobody ever prepared something.
Oh my god!
You nominated?
I would have guessed.
I never would have thought I would have won this award. Oh my god! And you get 15 minutes of that. And nobody in there. You're an actor. Act like you know.
Yeah. I only really liked from damn it, Leonardo DiCaprio's speech about.
That's about global warming.
Global warming.
Last year, yeah, of course.
I like that he took that stage.
For me, the thing is with those type of deals, it's not You can use your time on stage to spread a message, but nobody cares. It's not going to do anything. If you want to make a change, go into fucking politics. No, but for real,
Yeah, that's
there's not one person that's listening that doesn't believe in global warming that you're just convinced because Leonardo DiCaprio said it, and the other way around, it doesn't work either. So it's just a waste of everybody's time.
The other way around, I'm saying it to Leonardo DiCaprio. And I just
not that way. But if he said global warming is a hoax, then people that believed in global warming would still believe in global warming.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, thank you for watching this episode of Filmers. Hope you subscribe for all new content, and
bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.